Today I messed up by buying my coworker coffee. So I work in an office with Betty. Betty is an older woman, probably mid to late 60s. She doesn't have a car and is all around struggling with finances right now, so I usually give her rides to and from work. We both enjoy coffee. She refills her 12 ounces travel mug at least twice a day during work with just a little bit of cream and sugar. I'm pretty much the same, except I only refill my mug once. Anyway, I pick her up this morning and I had a strong craving for a coffee from my favorite coffee place, Dutch Brothers. For those of you who don't know, it's like Starbucks but slightly different. My roommate calls it crack Starbucks because the drinks tend to be stronger. I order myself a frozen 911, which is basically chocolate and caramel with 6 shots of espresso. I told Betty to order whatever she wanted, on me. Apparently Betty had never been here before and panicked when asked what she wanted, so just ordered the same thing I got. I didn't think anything of it. So we drive the 10 minutes to work, listen to music and chit-chat. I pull into the parking lot and look over and Betty's 911 is gone. She chugged it. Me, Betty, what did you do? Betty, what? It was so good and I had such a sweet tooth, I didn't realize I had drank the whole thing. Me, that was 6 shots of espresso that you just chugged. Betty, what? It didn't even taste like coffee. Why would you order that? I get 911s every time I go to Dutch Brothers, which is about twice a month. Me, I drink it all the time. Why did you order it? Betty, 'cause that's what you got. She calmed down. We go to work. 30 minutes later she starts complaining of chest pains and is sent home. Y'all, I thought I killed that woman. I called her on lunch and she assured me that she was feeling better. Spoke to her after work and she told me she thought it was mostly due to how stressed out she already was and that the espresso just made it worse. She doesn't blame me and said she is fine. I'm never buying anyone a 911 again. You want that much espresso, buy it yourself. I don't need that responsibility. Too long. Didn't read. Today I messed up by buying a coffee with 6 shots of espresso for an older woman who was already stressed out and causing her chest pains. Today I messed up by crying on a date when a girl on the piano played a sad anime song. We were in this coffee shop with a freestanding piano, open to use for everyone. At some point, a random girl started playing the piano. She played some classical stuff, but also piano versions of pop songs and some better-known anime themes and openings. I joked about being a weeb for knowing them, which was kind of funny. We laughed about it. Then she started playing the first chords of some sad song and I was super baffled because of how it moved me. I didn't even know where I knew that song from. I kinda zoomed out and couldn't pay attention to our conversation anymore. Then I began to cry a little and my date asked me if everything is okay. I said I don't know what's going on and went to the toilet to calm down. The date went kinda well afterwards, but I don't know if we meet again. I brainstormed a little and it seems like the song was Sadness and Sorrow from the original Naruto series. I watched that 10 years ago. Too long. Didn't read. Weepy Weeb cries on front of his date because some random girl plays a Naruto song. Today I messed up by visiting my ex. My 20-year-old female ex, 21-year-old male, had his first therapy session today, and despite that we broke up a few weeks ago, I wanted to support him, since I knew he was nervous about it. I made the mistake of 1. Seeing him 2. Seeing him when I knew I wasn't completely over him. So one thing leads to another and we end up sleeping together. We hadn't ever done penetration before, so it was technically my first real time. It was stupid, I know. It's just that he was my first boyfriend, my first everything, and I was missing him real bad that morning. I should have been strong, but I wasn't. He kept his shirt on during, saying he was hating his body, which wouldn't be surprising. He's hated himself a lot lately. However, after we do it, he admits that the real reason he kept it on is because he has hickeys and he didn't want to make me upset. I was cool with just doing it, no strings, but the fact that he's already seeing other girls crushed me. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I let him walk all over me? Why doesn't it feel cruel in the moment when it comes from him? He has all the red flags I was warned about, but he's so sensitive and endearing that it makes me think he's the one doing the right thing. I'm in a pretty rough place. RN too long. Didn't read. I slept with my ex only to find out after that he's already got girls he's seeing.